forgot to plug in my headphone. Cool. How's it going, everybody? Everyone okay? Everyone happy? Having a good day? I forgot to plug in my headphone. Cool. Yeah, YouTube's fine as well. First of all, apologies if you hear noise, like thudding in the background. Next door's being a bit noisy and there's nothing I can do. Hello, Oliver, Sam, Cookie. Hey, Max. Why are you failing? Is that because of what's been going on, or just in general? Right. Let's crack on, shall we? The sooner we get started, the sooner I'll perk up a bit. Hello and welcome back to Garen Reaver vs Stardew Valley Live, part 33. I will be continuing my ordinary thing and we'll be finishing off year 2, but I did promise last time that I would show you my old save, the one where I sort of did everything I could at the time. Hey Mimic and Rainbow. So I currently have 3 saves. There's the one I've been playing, which is at day 26 of Winter Year 2, 65 hours. There's the original Garion, who reached day 24 of Fall Year 4 in 110 hours, and I made a lot of money. And then there's this one as well, which is the one that I was going to go for Emily, but I haven't got very far with that at all. Right. So this is my house. Hey Pi. This is my house in my completed thing. There's the children's room. I've got this set up. There's not really much here. I've just got a. I think, is this my forge or is this? I don't know. That might just be a charcoal machine. I won't spoil what that is. I think that's. Oh yes, that's an amethyst crystallarium for Abby. And then in the basement, I have all the casks. Just so I know, can those? They can. Good. Just had to check. So I said I'd show around my farm because, yeah, garden pots and the mini jukebox were added after I stopped playing, so that's why those events triggered immediately. So this is my completed farm. I've got, what are my things? Synedra is the horse and Belgarath is the cat. I've got a Junimo hut around those 8 plots. I've got a Junimo hut around these 5 plots. I've got grapes because this is before I had the trellis move through mod. I've got a slime hutch. I've got loads of tree taps and stuff down here. Because this is on the vanilla original map. I have my wood tree farm there, and where I keep the pine cones because I only grew pine cones for some reason. I've got, let's move that out of the way. I've got a lot of animals. I've got 2 full barns and 2 full coops for all of these animals, and I normally have these full of food, but I just don't at the moment. The greenhouse has oh no, the greenhouse is bugged because of course this was my old greenhouse, so apparently it expands it out that way, which is interesting to know. So yeah, this is bugged because I've installed the greenhouse mod after that. So the basement's probably empty as well, yeah. And these ones, this was, this is like my kegs and stuff. So each of these, to be honest, I did this poorly because I didn't realise that it could just all connect. I thought they had to touch a chest, which is why some of these are poorly done. Yeah, here it is. So these are kegs and casks for making high quality wines and stuff. I've got a load of lightning rods down here. I've got 4 silos and the shrine. And I have no idea what animal that is. I assume that's Belgarath back there. Yeah, it is. Okay. I've got a mill. I also went for the mushrooms. Yeah, I've got a mill there, and I have the bees here around this one thing. Another example of how I thought each bee house had to be touching a chest, or at least diagonally for it to connect, but really any of those connect, and I could have the chest here and it would still connect to that one over there. Similarly, I did that with this as well, with the truffle oil, because I get a lot more truffles than I get anything else. And loom, cheese and mayonnaise, and crystallariums growing diamond and also diamond, but that was for the money. So by the end, I really did get quite grindy on the money. The shed did exist, but a fully maxed out barn is larger than a shed. So that's why I went for the barns. And also I've got the 4 seed chests like I do in my one, but each had its own seed thing. So rather than putting them in a seed thing and then putting them in their own things after that, I'd just drop the stuff off in here and it would just get cycled straight through. Hello, Jozu. So that is that's my thing. Yeah, I've got a worm bin there as well. That's what my farm looks like on my completed save. So this was before a few big updates, like before the desert got its changes and yeah, all the other new stuff. But this was a completed save in which I got all of the achievements, including like earn a million, earn like have, I don't know, I got so much money. I think there was like earn 10 million. I don't know, I just got loads of achievements. And it was on this save that I 100%ed it, apart from the Joja one. And every flat bit of ground I put, pretty much every flat bit of ground I put wood. I don't know what this is. I'm not sure. I might have got some sort of texture pack that changed that to look like grass. I don't really know. I don't know. I haven't played this in a long time. Because once I finished it, so there was no point. I'd already seen all of Abigail's dialogue and I'd done everything, so yeah. So yeah, total earnings, there we are, 10 million. So okay, that's oh yeah, that's what as you can see, it's very, very similar to how I look in the series, but slightly different. So yeah, I hope you like my old farm. Let's go back to my current farm. Ooh. Clint's birthday, travelling merchant. Right, he likes gemstones, so I can give him something from one of my crystallariums. Good morning. I'm visiting my parents today. Someone's got to check in with them, right? Okay, pass on my best. I will. Yes, that Garion hasn't been saved by the Abbey. by his abbey. Right. So what am I doing? Let me just get my notes and stuff. So the reason I'm playing this today, normally I try and play Stardew on Tuesdays, is I've got the contractors here tomorrow, but they're not here today, and I know they will be here tomorrow unless it rains and scuppers that plan. So I thought I'd rather make sure I get Stardew done than potentially miss it, so that's why I'm doing this today. Okay, so Clint's birthday, anything for his present? Yes, I'm going to give him an amethyst, and he doesn't need to know that I'm also giving the same present to my wife right now. You're the best. Speaking of birthdays, I have one on Wednesday. Oh, fantastic. Hopefully I'll be streaming. Oh no, I never stream on Wednesdays, so have a happy birthday. Are you doing anything special for it? Anything fun? Take all that out. That's all fine. That's got nothing yet, so that's all ready. Yep. Did everyone have a nice weekend? Mine was a bit, I don't know, lackluster, I believe is the word. Didn't even bother getting dressed yesterday. Just one of those days, you know. I'm still struggling with the lack of enthusiasm thing. Hopefully that'll, well, hopefully, to be honest, hopefully I can kick that before I start doing the regular videos again. Because I don't want to have this lack of enthusiasm when I need to make first impressions and stuff. I've been really struggling to get the enthusiasm for it. And I don't want that to carry over. Painted a bit. Oh, what did you paint? Warhammer? Is anyone here a Warhammer collector? Just rub it in Clint's face that you have a wife by giving him your wife's favourite thing. That's a really odd way to look at it. He doesn't know her favourite thing. I'm not sure he even knows Emily's favourite thing. Do you think he's the sort who definitely would know Emily's favourite thing, or the sort who would just be unaware of it? You know, he's like really into her, but at the same time, is it that kind of really into her? Right, so I want to try removing these chests and transplanting some trees. Am I going to need to grow new trees? I might. I'll go see if I've got them, like if I've got one of each down here. Just kind of binged anime all weekend. Right, what's that? Maple, pine. Do I have an oak? Do we have an oak? Any oaks? No, we have no oaks, but that's still enough to give it a go. Hey, Luca. How's it going? Sorry, I'm sounding. Do I sound unenthused? I feel like I sound a bit unenthused. I had a bit of a stressful weekend in parts. For reasons that I don't particularly want to go into. But hopefully that will go again. I just need a break from everything, really. Just want this lockdown to be over, but at the same time, it's good if, like, not in a sort of OMG, how are they extending it again kind of way, but in a I want this to no longer be such an issue so that I can go visit my parents and stuff. Right, transplant tree. So I want to move that tree. Damn, okay. Never mind then. Worth a frickin' try. Ugh. Well, it's not the lockdown I'm bored of, it's... I don't know. To be honest, I don't really know why I'm feeling the way I am, but I just don't have the enthusiasm for anything really. I have been looking forward to the streams. It sort of sucks that I can't stream as much because of the contractor work going on, but the plus side is once that's done, that will be a massive problem with my house fixed. Actually, hang on. Sorry, I've just remembered 2 things I need to talk to the contractors about. Yeah, okay. Right. Painted over an old crappy canvas a night sky with the silhouette of a person. Is that what it was, or what you painted? You went through an event where he asked you to give it to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you are correct, Mimic. Clint does know what Emily's favourite thing is. Ah, right. Let's get on with stuff. So, if I can't transplant trees, that's a shame. Is there anywhere I could have a big row of trees? No, not really. Oh, that was what you painted, the person. Cool. I've never painted on a canvas. I've got a couple of canvas prints up, but I've never actually painted one myself. Not had the enthusiasm to paint Warhammer either. I've got like an Ayla model with her ankles cut off, just waiting to be painted, and I just haven't been able to. Damn it! Where's Clint? He's going to be in the community centre, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Right. So it's going to finish year 2 today, and I need to make sure I'm fully ready. So I should be fully ready for the beginning of the new season. I should have plenty of seeds. I may need to go top up on some, but hopefully not. I'm guessing he's down. Yes, he is. Hey, happy birthday.
Oh, is it my birthday today? I guess it is. Thanks, this is nice. No skills beside blacksmithing, no family and no marriage prospects. Garion, you realise I'm going to do the exact same thing until I die.
I mean, I'm not going to say I've never had thoughts like that on my birthday. Temmie, ready for year 3. Alright, I'll in-character Temmie tomorrow. I think the rule will be for that sort of thing, if I get it in the morning of a day, I'll do it that day, but otherwise I'll do it the next day. Excluding events and stuff. What else do I have to do today? Oh, yeah, I think I remember. That goes in there. That goes in there. And I think I need to go up north. North. To train. Clint is wrong, he's not going to die. If anything, he might end up vanishing from existence, but he won't die. Wow. Unless you install that mod, where everybody's dead. I'm morbidly curious about that mod, but at the same time I know it would be incredibly depressing. It would be like those alternate history versions of TV shows where they do a special episode where it's like an alternate thing and all the characters are just like in different situations and it's depressing. Okay. Ooh. Hello.
Yeah, Sherwood. You want to pass? I'm sorry, but this is private property. I'm sorry. I can't let you pass. I'd lose my job.
What? Well, I don't quite know what to do there. I guess I could go see the wizard. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Resmodius. The wizdy, 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 wizard. Hello. How's it going? I'll leave them in peace. I don't imagine they get a lot of time to catch up. To be honest, I don't know how much they do catch up. Like, apart from the weekly thing on Fridays. Give him your firstborn, maybe that'll do the trick. I don't have a firstborn yet. And when I do, I really don't think Abby will be okay with me giving it to a weird goblin creature. Even though, if... Oh, never mind. No, yes, it might be the witch's grandchild? Question mark? It's unclear. Oh yes, you're here today. No, nothing I need. Bees! 150 wizard bees! They have tiny wizard hats. Thank you very much, Mimikyu. Hello, wizard. How's it going?
I was married long ago. After my wife and I split, she began flying. Yes, I know that. It's not a very mature way to express one's anger.
Hang on. I was certain that I knew how to do this, but I don't. Apparently, I don't. I was going to make a movie reference, but realised the movie was never released outside of Germany. I'm not sure I want to ask. Right. Dooby dooby doo. Okay. Well, I now know what to do. Just don't know how I know what to do. Merch plug. Prismatic Aria. Okay. Sure, I'll do that now. Garen Reaver merchandise available from Redbubble, which is most easily accessed via my website, which is linked below the Twitch stream and in the description of the YouTube stream. I'm currently wearing the Feebas t-shirt. It is very comfortable. Hey, Aria. It's very comfortable. I like it very much. It's in a beautiful blue. It's nice. It's comfortable. Did I mention that? It's good. I like it. It's really good. I heartily recommend the quality of my merchandise. Also stickers, they're good. Other things, I guess, as well, are also good. The books I don't actually have. That's not a nice way to refer to my merch plugin. What was that? No, it's just an email. So I'll put my phone on silent. Right, what can I use iridium bars for? Crystallarium needs 2. Wedding ring. Wow. I didn't actually mean to do that. Twitch prompted me to do it and I clicked the big button. I do... yeah. I kind of wanted to be on camera more, but I've not had the how do I put this? I'm very self-conscious about my appearance, particularly at the moment. Oh, there. There's a goblin blocking the path. There must be some way to make him move. Seek out more information. Okay. Yeah, I've been feeling particularly self-conscious lately. Especially now that I've given myself a lockdown haircut. Oh, the wedding rings for multiplayer. Fair enough. Hey, Colinium. Yeah, I gave myself a lockdown haircut yesterday, which is to say, I grabbed my hair and started cutting it with scissors because I was tired of how the hair felt on my ears. And now, it doesn't look amazing. I think it could be worse. I mean, my hair has not been this short at the front. Like, my fringe has not been this short since I got a buzz cut for Comic-Con like 7 years ago. But, yeah. I always think natural hair looks better. Long hair doesn't suit me. I tried that as well, and that was, let's see, I think I was around 16, 17, so we're talking like 10 or 11 years ago. I tried long hair and it didn't suit me, and now I prefer my hair much shorter. But buzz cut didn't suit me either. I mean, that is how I discovered I have a widow's peak. I was completely unaware because I'd never cut my hair that short before, that I'd never actually seen my fringe that short. It's probably not too bad, but I am very self-conscious about my appearance at the moment, and that's why I've not been on camera. And it didn't help that one of the last times I did go on camera was for a FAQ&A, and one of the first things people said was, "Is that what he looks like? Ew." And it's like, yep, that's devastating for self-confidence. So I know, you know, not everyone is a massive dick like that person, but still. Oh, I'm going to sleep on Abby's side as she's not home yet. But yeah. So that's why I've not been on camera. I do want to be, but at the same time I really, really don't want to be. So I'm hoping that when I'm feeling a bit better about my appearance, I'll have the confidence to go on camera more, because that's why I've got this whole bloody backdrop for me. You know, I've got all these shelves and stuff and Amy behind me all just set up. Morning, I'm Temmie. Hi. Hi pretty girl, I'm Temmie. Oh, I'm not bored, I'm just enjoying what we have here. I'm Temmie. It's a simple life, but I like it. I'm Temmie. Hi, Temmie. Hi! Do you want anything for breakfast? Temmie would like a hug. Yay. Right. Running into wall. Hi, Kronos. I'm Temmie. Hi Diva, I'm Temmie. And all of it. Nope, not that. Right. Mun's at the Tem shop. 10 boxes. I remember 10 boxes. Lovely 10 boxes for Temmie. What's this? Orange jelly. Delicious for Tem. Cynical marmalade. whatever. So how is everyone? Tem is good. Tem's been busy. Kept shop open through lockdown. You know, there's no issues in underground. That depressing, Temmie. Don't talk about that sort of thing. And that goes in box. Yay! What are you doing now? Need more keg. How many keg? How keg made? Ah, or oak. Hi, Rainbow. Hi. That's great, Aria. I'm Temmie. Hi, I'm Temmie. 'Cause it's Temmie time. Let's do some chopping. Temmie time. I'm gonna do some chopping. 'Cause it's Temmie time. Have you had some Temmie flakes today? Temmie time. Quarantem. Yes, sprinkler change by mod. Bigger now. Ooh. Must get past tree. There. Tem doesn't drink. Not even water. Tem doesn't drink water. Doesn't touch the stuff. Has heard it's bad for you. Make sure you eat lots of Tem flakes though. They soak up all of that nasty water. Very salty Tem flakes. Or sweet, depending on personal preference. Tem flakes can do anything. Okay, make keg, wood for keg. Oh. Ride to keg house. Where's keg house? Yes, keg house is underground. Underground keg house. Very big keg house. Ooh. We'll go buy stuff. No, buy stuff. Yes, buy stuff. No, buy stuff. No, buy stuff. Don't need buy stuff. Is that enough mine? Is that enough bomb for skull mine? Maybe? Question mark. Yes. Temmie go mining. In we go. My Tem voice need work. Just miss random words. Yay! Skull horror! Ooh, nice. Mind that. Mind that. Oh no! Ow! Just go down, Tem. Needs Tem hard hat. With 4 ear holes for Tem. Excuse me, sir, do your hard hats have 4 ear holes? No, why would my ear holes have 4 hats? No, 4 hats for ear holes. Why would my hats need 4 ear holes? 'Cause Tem. Not sure what mod is, can't remember. There are like 3 that do it. Must blow stuff up. Blow up this. Boom. Didn't find anything. Try again. Boom. Didn't kill bug either. Need more iron for bomb. Boom. Yay, iron for bomb. Can make more bomb? No. No, need more iron for bomb. You better pickaxe too. If only could spend 17 hours in mine, then would reach bottom. Only then. No other time. Plenty of food for Tem. Delicious Tem soup. Full of hearty tamalgi. Talgi. Delicious talgi. Do you like talgi? Down. Yay. Level 4 out of 25. Tem bomb. Boom. Yay, hole. Tem love holes. What? Yay. Yay, iron. Need that for 10 bombs. And bomb. Boom. Health not looking good. Bomb. Yay. No way down though. Bomb. Yay, hole. Into Tem hole. Oil time. Yay, delicious. Only 1 bomb left though. Don't see good place for bomb. No, my legs are made of Tem. Are you not Tem legs? Do you not have Tem legs? You must be weird. Bomb. Mother once told Temmie, Temmie,
Temmie, when you older, you will have 10 legs.
and Temmie said, but Mum, Temmie no want 10 legs.
You will take your 10 legs and you will be happy.
No!
Yes, no, yes.
But then Tem had 10 legs and was happy. The end. Story by Temmie. Yay! Tem bomb. Bomb. No! That hurt. Level Tempty. Ow. Temp. Yay. Level 20. Almost there. Almost there. Tem close. So Tem close. So Tem close. Tem bomb. Ooh, perfect Tem bomb. Tem bomb. Tem love Tem mother. Temmie not seen Tem mother in a while because of lockdown. Tem bomb. Tem wanted to be storyteller. Tem told Tem Dad about storytelling idea, and Tem Dad said, "No, must be shopkeeper. Sell things at Tem shop." But Tem Dad, no, no. And then Tem was shopkeeper. Tem not know how to say no to Tem parents. It is Tem curse. Customer once say to Temmie, "Hoi, hoi Temmie," and Temmie said, "Hoi, I'm Temmie." And then customer said, "Why do you just say everything is Tem?" And Temmie say, "Everything is Tem. What do you mean?" And the customer said, "But not everything can be Tem." And Temmie said, "I don't know what but." And then customer left, and Temmie was happy. It was a scary day for Tem. Had to question Temming. Tem bomb. No! Immune to Tem bomb. But yay! Tem reached level 25. That got Tem last. Tem bomb. Hi Zelda, I'm Temmie. Lots of stuff to take home for Tem. Ooh, what's in Tem bag? Coal! For Tem bombs. Oh, just one Tem bomb. Because Temmie out of iron again. Tem bomb. Boom. Down. Oh! Tem leaving. 4. Tem know when to quit. Thankful drop by Tem. Pie. Tem pie. Tem pie. Tem not sorry. Tem stand by her joke. Sell your boat gently down the Thames. Okay. Oh. Thames all done now. All of stuff go in Thames box. Not that. No, not that. Tem tired. Tired Tem. Good day of Tem mining. Oh. Now Tem go curl up under Tem blanket with Tem wife. Think about not putting Tem in front of every other word. Sorry, I just got a bit repetitive to the end there. I need to stop just putting Tem in front of everything. I'm so sorry. Level 8 combat, slime incubator and explosive ammo. Nice. And I'm glad I finally got to level 20 frickin' 5. That was horrible. Oh, travelling merchant. Ooh, Queen of Sauce. I don't actually own a TV. Hello. I know I'm not much of a drinker, but hey, here are some adult beverages for the evening. Tonight's as good a night as any. I will hold on to that, and I will drink it by your side tonight. Thank you very much. It's only Tem, poor Rary. Wow. No, I still got nothing to put in there, have I? Remind me what the cask requires. Hardwood and wood. I was hoping the baby option would come up as Tem. Oh, I can't imagine what Tem would say to that. If Abigail said to Temmie, would you like to have a baby? A Temby? No, a baby. Oh, you did it. I'm very impressed. Enjoy your reward. 10,000 G from Key. I think that's the last Key quest. Hello, Diva. Nope, stop checking that, Garen. So, it's the last day of year 2. In my first 2 years, I have got the greenhouse, rebuilt the community centre, got married, got to the bottom of the Skull Cavern. Other stuff I'm sure that I cannot currently remember off the top of my head. Oh yeah, sorry, no, I didn't get to the bottom of the Skull Cavern. I don't know why I said that. I got to level 25 for that quest, I'm not even close to the bottom. What else have I done? Made good friends with a lot of people who actually... Oh wow. The Wizard, Jazz, Sam, Alex, Haley, Harvey, Vincent, Kent, Sandy, Krobus, and Dwarf. There aren't actually that many that I'm not super amazing good friends with. Alright, those go in there, those come out of there. Got saved by my wife. Yeah, that was a nice bonding moment for us. Right. More garlic for the garlic oil. Do I have space? I do. No, don't eat the apricot, for God's sake. Still got space? Oh, I've got space for one more kind of fruit, which I don't think there is. I think I've got them all. Yeah, I've got them all. Cool. Do you have a mod to 10 heart everybody? I do, yes. It's called Platonic Friendships. It allows you to 10-star people you're not romancing. Platonic friendships, or platonic relationships, or something like that. The idea being just because you're not dating them doesn't mean you can't become best friends with them. Cool. Anything over here? Oh yes, there's... check this. And go down and check for wood. And I want... I'm still saving money, aren't I? For God's sake. Doesn't it suck when you're saving money? Because every time you think about buying something, you're like, well, I could buy something, but I am saving money for that thing in the future. Actually, this is a bit of a current thing on Arknights. Because, sorry, I'm going to talk about Arknights for a bit. On Arknights, there are 2 limited run operators. So, most characters in Arknights you can get just by waiting long enough and just rolling your free stuff. But there are, like... there are 2 coming up that have already released in the Chinese version because it's a Chinese game. And in that there's sorry, the 2 operators are limited run, so if you don't get them in the banner, I think you have to wait like a year to get another chance at them. And I hate that. Because the game has only been out for like... it's only been out in... internationally for like a fraction of that time. So having to wait a year for that is just gonna be horrible. The point being, I need to get it on the first run. So we've been having a uncertainty in the Discord, the Garen Reaver Discord. There's an Arknights channel which you should join if you play Arknights. We talk about Arknights literally every fucking day. I love it, and we're unsure about. Sorry, I need to correlate my thoughts before I just keep fucking rambling about random shit. Yes, we're trying to... We disagree, Luca and I, about whether it is best to save your money or not. So I've got the current thing at the top of the screen is 10 rolls for Exusier. That's because I'm saving all my other rolls for this limited run. I don't want to miss it. So normally I would just use basically all of my rolls to try and get Exusier, who is in the current banner and is going to be in another banner in about a month, from what I've been told. So but because I'm saving up for this limited run one, it just ties into the whole do you save your money or do you spend it? And oh, actually I need a path coming up here, don't I? I don't have one yet. And that means I've got space here, which I've just ignored completely. Complete brain failure there. What am I doing with my day? The last day of winter. I don't think there's anything to do, so I guess I'll just do my path because I won't have time for that tomorrow. So in that case, it's like, do you save your in-game currency or do you spend it on getting operators in the meantime? So before the limited run banner, there's going to be a banner with a character called Chen, who is an incredibly powerful like melee operator. She's really cool, her design's quite interesting, and her ability is fantastic. But I'd rather miss out on Chen now, get her at a later date, and then make sure I get the limited operator, than get Chen now and then miss the operator. Miss the limited one, you know? So that's one of those situations. Which do you go for? Right, I'm wondering what I can have here. Yeah, limited is the smart play, because the analogy I keep using is it's a marathon. With a game like Arknights, it is a marathon, not a sprint. You know, it's designed to be played a little bit every day. I do go on Arknights every day at midday, and then again once or twice in the evening to do everything I need to do on Arknights for that day, because of the daily quests and the like. So yeah, that's it really. Logically, it makes much more sense to wait and get oops, hi guys, ignore me. It makes much more sense to wait and then get the limited run operator and then get Chen later on down the line. But it's just the temptation, and that's how these games make money, you know. Yes, it's like the limited Overwatch skins. It's how these games make money. They create a fake time limit. Actually, if I get rid of this, they create an artificial time limit, and they're like, oh, if you don't get this skin now, you're gonna have to wait a year. Hey, if you don't get this operator now, you're gonna have to wait. And you need to have the attitude of, I guess I will wait. There is literally no harm in it. But it's a difficult mindset, because it's human to not want to miss out, you know? And yeah. Anyway, that's enough about Arknights. Sorry, I talk about Arknights a lot. I'm really, really into it. Apart from, I've been playing They Are Billions, which isn't a very good game. But apart from They Are Billions, Arknights is the only thing I play. Or rather, I should say that the other way round. Apart from They Are Billions, no. Yes, apart from They Are Billions, Arknights is the only thing I play. I'm thinking of moving this down here. Well, it's 5:30, so I can't get anything transplanted. I don't know if trees grow up against cliffs. How's that going? There are billions. I've been talking about this on the Discord a little bit, because yeah, because it is the only game that's really caught me in any way. But before I talk about that, there is a Would You Rather from Zelda that I noticed and didn't respond to. Would you rather sing or dance? In what context do you mean? Like, in general, I prefer to sing. But, like, professionally, I also think sing. I think I would rather sing professionally than dance professionally. So if you could provide a bit of context, I'll elaborate on my answer for that. So yes, you can do a Would You Rather question. That's a plot reward, channel points reward. If you want to know the answer to a specific Would You Rather question, just to get the conversation flowing. Yes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. So that'll be the 2 that are harder to get, presumably, because they go slower. Yeah. They are billions, right? So it's not a very good RTS. It's got a lot of really, really poor design, and I'm very tempted to do a stream showing these poor designs just so that you know what I'm talking about. Is Abby on the farm? She is on the farm. Abby? Ah, there you are. Hello, my darling wife. Are you ready for bed soon? I turned on the electric blanket for us. Oh. I just wanted to have this delicious beer. Okay, now I'm ready for bed. Off we go. Ooh. Ooh, sorry. Stumbled a bit. I'd much rather sing or can't dance to save my life, but I have a decent singing voice as Rainbow. I don't think I do have a good singing voice. People are remarkably complimentary when I do attempt to sing on camera or video. Hello?
My dear boy, it's been many years since we last spoke. You were just a little boy. Do you remember?
Alright, 2 things here. 1, is he Ghost Santa? Because 2, if he's not Ghost Santa, that means he died while wearing a sleeping hat, and apparently you keep the clothes you die in? So I feel sorry for people who die in awkward situations.
Look how far you've come. Though you may have forgotten me,
I haven't forgotten you.
I've been here all along. You see, my body has departed this world, but my heart will always remain in Stardew Valley.
Maybe you liked that outfit okay. Yeah, that is true. It's possible that you stay in the clothes like you are most comfortable or whatever in.
You've been here 2 years now. I'm so proud of you, my boy. You're a better farmer than I ever was, and you've brought great honor to the family name. I can feel it now. My spirit is finally put to rest. Bless you. The future of Alorian Farm is in your hands now. Farewell.
I had the weirdest dream. Abigail, I had the weirdest dream. So, do you have any big plans for the new year? Well, we've got big plans, but I had this dream. I feel the need to... Oh. Hi Garion, are you free this afternoon? Probably not. I finally got my act together and I'm doing my art show tonight. Okay. Terrible timing, but sure, okay, I'll be there. Coming to town between 3 and 5 if you want to be there. This shit growing on my fucking stairs. Right. I found this in a drawer. A battery. Not sure I want to know, but sure, whatever. Alright, this is a big day. I've got a lot to do. No, I need the scythe. Okay, right. Yes, so I have the urge to go check out the shrine, but first of all, I have a lot of work to do, especially if I have to go to the town at 3 PM. Right. So, what am I growing where? Let's plan this out before I continue. No. Is that the right one? No, that's autumn. That's summer. Here we are. Okay. Right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 question mark. 7, 8, 9 plots. 9 plots. 9 plots. Where did my pen go? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plots. And I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 crops. Well, garlic I'm growing indoors, I don't need that. So that one can just stay away. Strawberries are good, yep. No, I'll need the scythe again. Yeah, I'll change over the horses thing the moment I have time, and the Santa hat as well. I'll just take that off for now. Oh, I really wasn't expecting to have to go into town today. I'm fairly sure that if I don't, it won't make a difference, but I also feel it will be a bit game breaking. Okay. Well, rice here. Well, that's interesting. I think the rice would still grow, but I'm going to double this one up. I thought this was strawberries I was planting. Apparently it is tulips. Okay, so 10. So number 1 is rice. Number 2 is tulips. Leah is great, and I do want to support her as well. It's just she came to me on literally the busiest day of the year and said, "Hey, if you have time, can you..." Oh, I don't need hops either. "Hey, can you come to my thing?" And it's like, "Well, Leah, you know it's the first day of spring and I'm a farmer." "Yeah, but I'm throwing an art show." You did encourage me to do it, and it's like, oh, yeah, fine, I'll be there. That's okay. Can it totally be on the VOD? That is the advantage of having the VODs. Wow, Sam. You must think I have a single track mind, that I can't support more than one woman in my life. Can I? I can. But not that one? Okay, right. Kale? Beans? Oh, I don't have much rhubarb, do I? Oof. Alright, this is kale. Oh, it's because rhubarb's the special one. So that one I probably don't need to grow because I'm growing that one in... Or I can grow that one in the barn. In the greenhouse. Fucking tons of kale. Because kale is great. Right. I'm not doing amazing on time. Right, I don't have a lot of space here. Right, rhubarb goes off. So, what's number 3? Number 3 is kale. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can have a big garlic crop as well. Or this can be a supplementary garlic crop. In addition to what I'm growing in the barn for my oil. Alright, number 4 is garlic. I should have planned this better, shouldn't I? It's fine. Leah really threw me. I could have... No, that's a blatant lie, isn't it?
Oh, I could have planned this better if Leah hadn't interrupted.
No, I totally would have fucked this up still. I like the music though. You know what this music reminds me of? I don't know if I've said this before. This reminds me of Pokemon Snap. This music, for some reason. Damn. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, this one's jazz. Alright, jazz. I need this. How am I doing on time? 2 PM. Eek. Alright, I'm going to aim to get there for like 4:30 because I need the time. Okay, apparently I can... Sure. I managed to till that bit there. It's weird. Sorry if I'm not talking much, I'm really try-harding this. First day of each season is the most stressful. Right, parsnips. And potatoes. because they're so fast growing. I don't need large crops of these. You should have large crops of slow growing stuff and small crops of quick growing stuff. So that's parsnip. And potato. Yeah, the earmuffs do look really weird, don't they? Alright. I've got an hour. I imagine I'm going to be working late into the night tonight. I'm not going to get to Grandad's Shrine today. Alright, I'll head out now. Ride like the wind, Mecha. Also need to change my clothes. There we are. Hey, I hope I'm not late. Oh, Abigail is here. Garion, you're here! Okay, I guess I'd better introduce my pieces. Wish me luck. Good luck. You got this. Okay, everyone. Thanks for coming to my art show. As some of you know, I came to this town because I wanted to draw inspiration from the beautiful surroundings. This place really feels like home now. Okay, I'm going to introduce my sculptures now. I haven't named this one yet. She started out as an exercise in human anatomy, but I ended up seeing her through to completion. Her expression is intentionally unclear. Is she embarrassed, amused, pains? I'll leave that for you to decide. I don't like art. Art, I'll talk about it after this. This one's called Post-Dimensional Null Space. It represents the boundary of human imagination. The shape and colour came to me vividly when I was in a trance state. Read high. I've been calling this one Eggheads. I wanted to create an animatronic humanoid statue to toy with the viewer's ability to properly attribute personhood to a physical entity. What? And the last one is called Wood Sculpture 3. It's a celebration of my favourite sculpting material, wood. Well, those are my sculptures. Oh, one last thing. I'd like to say thanks to my special friend Garion. Just friends. Abigail, just friends. Nothing weird about it. He gave me the idea for this show and the courage to go through with it. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true. I'm proud of you, Leah. Events like this really breathe life into our little town. Great stuff. I love your art, Leah. Post-dimensional null space is my favourite. Great use of wood. Thanks for doing this. Thanks, everyone. Now let's start the bidding on these wonderful art pieces. A marvellous addition to your home. Do I hear 5,000 G for the pink swirly demonic thing over there? Who's that? Oh, I know who that is. Alright, at least that doesn't actually take time, and I'm fairly sure there's like nothing else here to do. Like you can't actually bid on them yourself. No, okay, good. Yes, this is gonna be a bit divisive, I imagine, but I don't like art. I don't like art for the sake of art. I don't like when someone sculpts something and then they're like, oh, this represents the tortured soul and the blah 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 blah. And, you know, it may be me being uncultured or whatever, but Right, this is the cauliflower section. I don't know that I have enough. Ah, no, I should do. But like, sorry, I had to blow my nose. But like, the art I have in my house is game art, because that's what I like. You know, it's not that it represents something as much as it makes me think of something I like. So, like above my desk, I have Lampent art from Redbubble, and I've also got like VG Cats art, and downstairs I've got a big Deponia thing and so on, because it makes me think of things that I like. And I suppose you could say that that's what all art is. Why can I not? Okay, sure. Oh yeah, you got to do this from above, haven't you? I suppose you could argue that all art is essentially something that makes you think of something else. But when I say I don't like art, I'm referring to physical sculptures and painting of stuff. And it's like the whole, are video games art? Well, as a rule, no, it's not. If it's a video game, it's art. That's absurd. Video games can be art in the same way that a drawing can be art, but it's not like a definitive, if it is a drawing, it is art. Is that all of the stuff? Cauliflower... strawberries and beans. Yeah, it's all 10 spaces. But yeah, like, I don't think I would ever have like a sculpture of a person in my house. So to me, art is like the well, channel art. Like, my channel art is art because it's something that makes me think of the games I like, or it is a representation of the games I like. Oh shit, I've just remembered another thing I need to plant. Also, I didn't do the animals today, did I? So, like, when Leah was saying, her expression is deliberately ambiguous. Is she thinking this? Is she thinking this? That's up to you to decide. Then it goes back to this old thing that I say regarding writing. You can't write with the intention of there being a mystery if you then go on to say, but there is no answer. Then there's no mystery, because there's nothing to discover. A mystery only exists if it is possible for it to be answered. If it is impossible to answer, there is no mystery. So, back at university, because I studied creative writing, one thing would come up when we'd read each other's work, and it was, you usually ended, or at least had the story, like a fiction story, generally had some sort of mystery in it. But for that to work, the mystery had to remain. So, like, say there's a story in which a person is fleeing from a man who's trying to kill them. But in the story, you never discover why they're trying to kill them. It is not... It's perfectly fine for someone to then say, but why were they trying to kill them? And it's perfectly fine for the writer to reply, well, that's the mystery. But it's not okay for the writer to say, I don't know, I just needed them to be running. And some, like, because that was something I encountered a few times. People would talk about their story and someone would say, well, but what was the answer to the mystery? And more times than I can count, the response was, well, there is no answer. I just needed a mystery. Well, then there's no mystery anymore. And one thing I've mentioned, I believe, a couple of times is one of the greatest mysteries in cinematography, Pulp Fiction. I don't like Pulp Fiction as a movie, but the mystery of what's in the briefcase was sort of fascinating. And I looked up theories and I read multiple theories, and there are some really good theories that seem to fit. I don't want to go into them because of spoilers, and also because this is rambling enough as it is, and I'm not reading the chat because I'm rambling. But then I discovered that someone had asked the director. Right, what am I going to wear? Camo? And the official cap. And what can my thingy wear? You can wear the straw hat. Someone asked the director, Tarantino, what the answer to the mystery was, and he said there was no answer. He didn't come up with a definitive thing. Some of the evidence people used for what it was either coincidence or the last minute someone goes, oh, quick, let's put a light bulb in there so it glows when they open it. That killed any interest I had in that movie. Just dead. Because there was nothing to solve. Because it could not be solved. The clues were there, but they were irrelevant. And that annoyed me. Anyway, sorry. I hope I didn't just go off on a complete random ramble that no one cared about. It takes a certain type of person to be into art. I know a few people like that, and most people don't properly get it. It's extremely subjective, and you have to have what I call the artist mindset. Ooh, I have issues with that, Sam. I'll come back to that. I like how it looks, not what it's made to represent. I relate to Leah a bit. She didn't intend for meaning, but she realises that it's ambiguous. Modern alternative art is just dumb. You generally fill a wing of a gallery with 5-year-olds' drawings and call it alternative art, and nobody will question it. Yeah. You really need to be in the art space to understand it. Oh god, Sam, that comes across really pretentious. Oh, you just don't understand it because you're not an artist. I know that's not how you intend it. Which can become very annoying because some people have a superiority complex. The thing is... Hang on, let me just say good morning. Good morning. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I'm trying to lose a few pounds around the middle. You don't need to, you're perfect. Oh, I need to go to the shrine. As for New Year's resolutions... Make you happier than I did last year? What do you mean? You made me very happy last year. So I've got a high bar to clear. Dear Garion, thanks again for coming to my art show. It was such a success. I sold nearly all of my 4 sculptures, and everyone was so positive and encouraging. I hope to see you again soon, Leah. Yeah, something from doing my creative writing degree told me that writers... Alright, this is a bit generalistic, I'll admit. But for the most part, like... because I have an issue with poetry as well. Oh shit, there's a thing here that I forgot about. Oh, there are two here. Wow. That just fucking fell in there, didn't it? I didn't forget Grandpa's Shrine. I didn't have time for it. Oh! Someone pledged. Nice. Yes. Like, there was a poetry module, an optional module on my course that I didn't take, but I know some people who did. And it was essentially how to better write and evaluate poetry. And I do not see the point. Hey Dilemma, thanks for joining. I don't see the point because I know enough writers and I know enough poets to know that there is usually no real purpose behind it. And yeah, there are some that claim there is purpose behind it, like, oh, I use this poem is about this, but it's either it's about it and it's obvious, or it's not and it's not. I don't know. This could just be that I don't have an interest in it, so therefore I don't see a point in it. I'm aware that that is a potential way of interpretation, that's the word, interpretation of what I'm saying. But yeah, I just know that and admittedly they were student writers, you know, they weren't like fully fledged professional writers, but they had no fucking idea what they were doing regarding meaning. For them it was just, I'm writing this because it sounds good. And I think more often than not, that is the sole reason of motivation for most writers. It isn't about creating something that cleverly deconstructs the very being of nature. No, it's just they're words that sound nice to read. And I'm not saying that there is no deeper meaning to any writing ever. There certainly is, and I've definitely read some stuff that I can't remember off the top of my head that did have a more profound meaning. To me personally, maybe, but or like there was a webcomic I read, and it's still, I don't know why, but something about it still bothers me with the way it was done. Bothers me in a sort of, I don't know. So I'm not saying that it's impossible for these things to have deeper meanings, that it's impossible for them to convey feelings, but I'm just saying that more often than not that isn't the intent, and if it does, that's just a bonus. It's more important for it to sound good and work and feel nice. And I am aware that there are some kinds of music that are different, but music is something entirely different altogether. I don't know whether I even count music as part of that same sort of ballpark. I don't know. I don't even know if what I'm saying makes any sense now. Now I hate poetry. Every poetry major I met just made me roll my eyes. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm terrible at writing poetry, better at writing short stories, which is weird because I like songwriting. Songwriting is different as well, because you're doing it to an external beat, I guess. My mum's a teaching assistant. Her school took the students to see a writer explain his poem. As they were leaving, the teacher told the students, "Don't write any of what he says in exams, you won't get any marks." Yeah, because it is all meaningless. Analysing poetry is mostly making stuff up. Yeah, exactly. I'm so glad I don't have to do any English literature in school anymore. Poetry is music without the tune. That's why I read and watch a lot of satire, especially if it's political. It's usually fun and questions some of the issues. Writing should be appealing to read first, tell a story second, and meaning should be third or fourth down the list. I've had to write some poetry for my creative writing class. I read each one with a specific meaning in mind. Some of my favourite parts of the class were seeing how people interpreted them. I am sort of shitting on art a bit, but at the same time... No, I'm pretty much just shitting on art. It's not my thing, and I'm aware it's not my thing. If it is your thing, that's fantastic, and I don't want to take it away from you, but I don't like pretension. That is a big trigger point for me, that I do not like pretentious things, just in general, really. Actually, I need to make another couple of oil presses, because I'm really backing up on truffle oil. Hardwood and slime. And I have known several poets, like one of my best friends at uni was really into poetry. She bloody loved it, and was also the kind of person that I couldn't dare say any of this to her because she would take such offence that I probably wouldn't hear from her for a week. And to be honest, I had something like that recently, where I criticised something unrelated to them and they took it so harshly that I felt like I was going to lose a friend if I didn't back down. Which is never a good thing. And it was, I was complaining about memes. We're having a discussion about memes and internet culture. And I took a cheap shot at memes, and they were not happy. Is pretension a word? Because if so, yes, pretension is a word. Pretension, yeah. It's a form of the word pretentious. Something with pretension is pretentious, I think is the correct way to use it. I had a crush on a guy, turns out he's a professional artist, and he's still nice, but he has a bit of an ego. That's also the same with writers. I could not date a writer, I don't think. No, look at the hats! Yeah, I don't think I could date a writer because I'm a writer and I know most writers can't take constructive criticism at all. I know I have a bit of an issue with constructive criticism. Right, I need that. I need hardwood and slime. Right, stick. Right, if I take all of that out... and put that there. Cool. I should replace that with wood. I should do a load of replacing with wood, really. I might do that this season while I've got the downtime. Anyway, yes, Grandpa's Shrine. Enough about art. Let's just move on from that. Alright, I will just say this. I do apologise if you are at all offended by my opinion on artists. Well, it's not my opinion on artists, it's my opinion on art as a thing. So I apologise if that at all offended you. I don't mean to offend you, it's just from my personal experience and my personal opinions. And it's not something that I feel much sort of anger or malice about, it's just sort of irks me is all. Anyway. So, Grandpa's Shrine. At the end of the second year, you get evaluated, and you get a certain number of points based on what you've done. And like there are thresholds to reach to light up a certain number of candles. So like getting married, completing the community centre, selling a certain amount of goods. I think it might be like fishing or some other stuff, reaching like certain level in the Skull Cavern. Basically, the more you do as progress in the game, the better you do. So the very first time I played, I got 3 candles lit up, and you can re-evaluate as well. but by putting a diamond on the shrine. But I got 4, which means I get a statue of perfection. You found a peculiar statue behind Grandpa's shrine as it's embedded in the wall. Strings / strings from maps Grandpa's. Ah, classic Grandpa. So this I'm going to put in the house. So this thing I can't remember. Let me just look it up. Oh yeah. Okay. I remember what that does now. By which I mean I looked it up. And now I know what it does. But I'm not going to say what it does. You're going to have to find out. If you do know, don't tell me. As in, don't like say. That's okay. I wanted to hit the... that's part of why I made such a gung-ho at finishing the community centre. In winter. Because I've never done that before. I've never completed the community centre in a single day. In 2 years' time. Not in a single day. What the hell am I on about? Anyway. I've got 2 more plots here. Yeah, the Statue of Perfection does something. You will see. You'll all see. And then you'll know. You'll all know. What? What am I doing today? Good question, Garen. I want rhubarb, and yeah, more garlic. So I think rhubarb is in the greenhouse. Yes, good. And also I'll water this. And I believe I have some speed grow. Put that down. And then garlic here as well. Which is almost all of my garlic. Oh no, I've got more garlic. Okay, so I'll take this garlic outside. Put the speed grow back in here. Cool. So I am going to plant some garlic and some rhubarb. So I'll have rhubarb in this one because I've already got garlic elsewhere. The only reason I'm getting so much garlic is because I need it for the oil. If I want to get this fucking skull cavern crap done. Can I reach that end one? I can. Right. So rhubarb goes here. I'm not a fan of rhubarb. Oh! Farmer bees! 100 farmer bees. They're struggling to pick up the seeds. Adorable little farmer bees. Thank you very much, Mimic. I really appreciate that. I don't actually like rhubarb, but I like rhubarb flavoured things. Or rather stuff with rhubarb in. Like, I like rhubarb crumble. But I'm not a fan of just plain rhubarb. Is that a thing? Do people just eat rhubarb? I could just be entirely wrong about that. It might not be a thing that you actually eat. I think you can till one more on the second... Oh, right here. Good eye. Nice one. Thank you. It's so sweet and tangy. Do people just eat plain rhubarb? Used to dip it in sugar and eat. Not sure I like the sound of that. Alright, tomorrow I want to get these Omni Geodes opened. Hopefully I'll get some iridium ore, that'll be nice. Rhubarb cooked with orange juice and sugar. You ready for bed? The sounds of the night are louder out here. I'll never stop enjoying that. It's like watermelon and salt. I don't like watermelon. Like, hello Diva. Meow. I love watermelon flavour stuff. Like right now I've got watermelon Lucozade, and I occasionally get watermelon Tango or Fanta or whatever it is, and watermelon ice lollies and sweets and stuff are amazing, but I don't like watermelon, just watermelon on its own. Which is a shame, because I really wish I did. Ugh. Ah, good timing for an Annie. Okay, I'll Annie tomorrow. Well, what's this? What's this we have here? It's pulsing. Ah, it's giving me some iridium ore. That's nice of it. Good morning. I got up early and watered some crops. I hope it makes your job a little easier. I also filled Diva's water bowl. I'm just going to hang out here, okay? That's alright, you just stay here and look lovely. I think we've got plenty of space for outdoor slime ranching. Dear Garion, here's a vegetable from the little garden I keep at the back. Ah, we got a cauliflower. Isn't that lovely? I'll just go put it straight in the fridge. What's coming up anyway? What's going on? Kent's birthday tomorrow. Stick this in there. Nice. I don't. Oh, from the tree farm. I don't know if you mean this tree farm or the bigger one down there. This is for the tree taps. Sadly, I can't put them side by side. That'd be great if I could, but always the way in it. Oh, let's get that morel down there. Thank you kindly. Whereas this tree farm here, they don't grow next to each other, not beyond that sort of stage, except there apparently, and there apparently. Fuck knows what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about really. They might not grow much bigger than that actually. I don't know. Right. Let's get on with the day then, shall we? How's everyone doing? Everyone having a good day? I've been looking around for some new recipes myself. Who don't need love, Mimic? Who don't, right? Never met a person who didn't. Well, apart from that one person, but they was just weird. Right. Let's go sell a load of crap and see what we're left with. Right, this goes in here. And now, guess we go have a look at the crops and see how they're doing. That's got 4 days, that one's got 4 days, 4 days, 2 days, 5 days, plenty of time, plenty of time. Got bugger all else to do, haven't I? Plenty cauliflower there, just like that one that woman sent us. Don't know why she did that really. Who sends cauliflowers to a farmer? Well, who sends cauliflower to anyone, am I right? Well, anyone you don't want to torture. Not a fan of cauliflower. There's nothing particularly wrong with it, I just don't like it. So I guess I'm gonna go do some jobs today. Go crack some rock. Maybe open some geodes at the same time. If you know what I mean, wink wink. No, I don't know what I mean either. I just say this stuff. I think it makes me sound sophisticated. Hello, hello. Let's open these, shall we? Thank you very much. Anything new? Yes, we got some new stuff. Hello there, little boy.
I found a millipede outside yesterday. Is it really called a millipede because they have 1,000,000 legs?
No, it's because they want to populate the world. The Millipede Empire. You never heard of it? Ah, what do they teach you in these schools? Let's put that there then, shall we? Right, book by Marnie. Still a book by Marnie. Use fertilizer. The Fisherman. Goblins. Ah, here we are. By M. Jasper. The species commonly known as goblins seems to have originated in the forests of the far northeast beyond the Blue Mire Hills, characterized by their green skin, bright red eyes and foul smell. Initial encounters with goblins can be frightening for unexperienced travellers. Despite their unsettling appearance, goblins possess an intellectual and emotional capacity akin to humans, and have no... Oh, sorry, that went a bit Lizzie, didn't it? Humans. To humans, and have no trouble learning our customs and languages. I met a few goblins in my day. The goblins I've met have been rather friendly and amiable. It's completely different to the goblins I met, they're all bastards. Once I've shown I mean no harm. Unfortunately, centuries of distrust and ill treatment from humans has led many goblins to pursue careers in the employ of witches, warlocks, necromancers and other unsavoury types. That's probably the kind I met then. They're all carrying massive clubs and they went down really, really easily when I just kept stabbing them. Just kept stabbing. A traditional goblin diet consists largely of grub meat, typically from the large and juicy grub varieties native to the goblin-owned forest. On special occasions, goblins will indulge in an item called void mayonnaise, considered perhaps the finest delicacy. Sounds like I've got to get myself some void mayonnaise. Right, what am I doing then? Get some... Oh. No. How are we going to get some void mayonnaise? I think, yeah, that's from a particular kind of chicken that I don't have. I wonder how goblin meat would taste. It's a bit stringy, if I'm honest. It's not something I have often. Just, you know, after they've killed all my party, so there are no more of my party to eat. Ugh. Yeah. Scare the shite out of a normal chicken. Alright, sure, I can do that. I know exactly how to do that. Hey, you. Pisces. So, about 3 months ago, I was in an interrogation because they needed a bit of extra muscle, you know. So my brother Eddie, Crazy Eddie, some people call him, I just call him Eddie. He was there as well. He was doing the interrogation along with his girlfriend Marie, and they were telling this guy, right, because he had information about a cult that we were trying to find out more of. Don't walk away from me, I'm telling you a story. A cult we were trying to find out about. So they interrogated this guy by dipping parts of him in boiling oil with all, it had this like breadcrumbs and stuff as well. So they first covered his hand in like whisked egg yolk, and then into the breadcrumbs, and then into the oil. Oh, the smell. The smell, don't even get me started. Oh, genuinely making me mouth water just remembering it. But anyway, so they just dip his bits into this this vat of oil. First his left hand, because he was a right-handed guy, I imagine. First they dipped his left hand in, and then it was like, you gonna talk? And he was like, no, I can't talk yet. So I was like, okay then, I guess in go your feet. And both of his feet went in. Again, the smell. I mean, Eddie, you know, come to think of it, he wasn't called Crazy Eddie before that day, was he? Anyway, his feet went in. He still refused to talk. He kept claiming he didn't know what we were talking about. He didn't know anything about this cult. Why would he? He was just an ordinary guy. Then the rest of his left arm went in, and he finally remembered what he was going to talk about, and he started to give us information about the cult we were after. And before he could get to anything meaningful, Eddie jumped him and tore his arm clean off. And admittedly, after that bit of a blur, I may have nibbled his hand off too, but you know, you can't put an English cannibal in that kind of situation and not expect them to nibble a guy's hand off. So I guess the reason I'm telling you this story, Pisces the chicken, is I'll do that to you. I'll stick your wings in boiling acid. Did I say acid? I meant oil. And, you know, step by step. No? Didn't work. Whoever said I could get void mayonnaise by scaring the chickens didn't work. That's the scariest story I know. Apart from the one about that time Lizzie just went fucking nuts, but they told me I'm not allowed to tell that story anymore. It scares the kiddies, they say. Did I go too dark? Did I go too dark? Anyway, hello there. Sometimes sometimes objects come floating down the water and I collect them. I move freely within the shadows, unencumbered by gravity, which lets me sustain trade with others and rotate my stock. A void egg, oh that sounds pretty useful. Holy crap, you got a star drop in here. You found a star drop. It's strange, but the taste reminds you of Pepsi Max. Yeah, alright, I'll have 2 void eggs then. Thank you very much, Governor. And the return scepter won't work for me because of the bugs in the farm. Well, I hope you don't think less of me for that story. Do remember, he was an evil cultist, and the cult was trying to end the world. So, you know, the stuff we do in pursuit of world safety can't be underestimated, except if Charlotte's against it, at which point it's evil. No one should do it in their right mind. And that's all I have to say on the matter. Is my coop full? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me check my numbers. Barn can have 12. Oh wait, how am I doing on rabbits? Oh, I got all my rabbits. Oh yeah. I was gonna have 2 dinosaurs in here. Apparently I'm not gonna do that. Instead I'm gonna have two of these. Now don't eat the void egg. If I get dinosaur eggs, I'll see what I can do, but for now, I don't need to. For now, I'll keep this void egg on me. I'm just going to bin this club. Fuck it. Not worth the trouble. You know, I can't imagine Annie swearing, now that I come to say fuck it. How do I make more preservative jars? They are wood, coal and stone. I've got plenty of all of them. But first, let's get a load of that. Wood, stone and coal. Oh, it's 8 coal per thing. Never mind. Dump all that lovely stuff in there. Right, it's time to do some makeovers here. First of all, take all that shit out of there. Now I'm going to have to wait for that to empty on its own. Actually, if I move this entirely, stick that little bugger down there, stick all of that in there, sorted. Then I can just wait and do it as it goes. And here, let's have some of this as well. Take all of that out of there. Place that there. Place that back. Colour it light green. Everything goes back in again. All of that comes out. Chop that. Place that. Chest goes back down. Place. Colour it. And all of that goes back in again. You know the routine at this point, don't you? Just this way, it'll be that little bit neater. All neat and tidy. Yeah, just in case I have any visitors. Should always keep a nice tidy porch. That's what my old mum used to say. Of course, she was eaten by a visitor, but her porch was all nice and tidy. Can't fault her for that. They just ate her because they're all psychopath cannibals. As most cannibals are, but not all cannibals. You can have cannibals who aren't psychopaths. I mean, look at Eddie. He's a very bad example, but look at him anyway. I'm definitely a cannibal. I don't know why I said cannibal. Psychopath. I'm definitely a psychopath. And a cannibal, for that matter. You know, I'm not denying that at all. Break you as well. Stick that down there. Nice. What's that then? That's the... Oh, that's the thingy for cooking up coal, isn't it? Alright, that goes there. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. That goes there. Nice one. And all of this. How do I make more seed maters? Ah, that's just gold. I've got gold. Hello Billy, how's it going? So, I'm always running out of seeds, aren't I? So I have a row of seed makers there, with that at that end. And furnaces, that's just copper ore, bloody hell. What about the kiln? Copper bar. That'll do for now, won't it? Nice one. Lovely, lovely. Ugh. Yeah, definitely no one's torturing any billy ducks. Because they don't produce void mayonnaise. Ah, lovely day of Annie. Well, what do we have here? I haven't even been to see it. Life's terminated. Lol. I do really enjoy Annie. She's definitely one of my favourite characters. I should... Does she count as like an OC? I don't know that she does. I think I should do like a top 5 channel characters. So, characters that I play on the channel. And they'd be stuff like from my series, like my version of Gordon Freeman, or... No, well, yeah. Sorry, Sam, that was a fucking stupid question. Why did I ask that? Does Annie count as an OC? No, that was a stupid question. It was me not formulating my words properly before just saying random shit. That's gone. Sorry. It'll come back at some point, don't worry. Oh, yes, I should do like a list of hello Diva. Of like the best characters that my versions of characters. I don't know how I'd phrase that. Channel characters, I guess, is the best thing to call it. Like my Gordon Freeman, Uncle. Although Uncle's... No, Uncle, again, isn't an OC. It's just... Maybe a gaming OC. Hello. Hey, remember when we played that duet by the lake? This weather reminds me of that day. You really surprised me with that mini harp. I never expected that. I guess that's why I like you so much. Aww. Where did I put it? No words. So this thing produces, I think it's like 2 to 8 iridium a day, iridium ore a day, and that's essentially, if you work hard, you have a way to generate. I just put that in the wrong chest out of muscle memory. It's a way for you to generate iridium, which you need for endgame stuff. So if you never set foot in the caves once, that is a way for you to get this ore anyway. Which I think is a cool touch. I just realised I can put a void egg in there, can't I, to get the void mayonnaise I need. Right. Has this hatched yet? No. It's going to be... Can I see how long it is, actually? Fucking hell. In 5 days. Jesus, okay, yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna turn this into void mayonnaise. I'm not gonna wait 5 fucking days for that, for it to then grow, for it to then give me another egg. Fuck it. No, that's just going in there. Anyway. Hey Charizard, how's it going? This game needs more comedic comedy. Like after interrogating the chicken, you should have got a void egg. Top 5 most requested characters. Annie, and Papyrus. Ayla's had a few requests. I'm surprised how many requests Ayla's had, considering she's never actually appeared on the channel. I'm still waiting on the art. That was a poor way to phrase that. David is still working on the art. That's a better way to phrase it. Sounds less demanding and entitled. Yes, David's still working on the Ayla art. I'm looking forward to revealing that when it's done. The Ayla art. Speaking of Ayla, I played as her Saturday night. Anything to go in there? No. And that was fun. Been giving more thought to a D&D series I want to do. Like who I could get to DM it and stuff. I'm surprised there isn't any Stardew channel art. Well, I was very tempted to get some Abigail art done. And I did at one point commission an artist, but that fell through. What am I doing with this area? I think I'm just waiting on seeds. Yeah, Garion isn't a very... In this, he's not a very distinctive character. I tend not to... I don't know if you've noticed this. I tend to go for, like, my favourite character in any particular thing. And it's supposed to be... I mean, the exception... Excuse me. The exception is going to be when I start playing games like... if I play like Fallout or Skyrim, those will be based on my character in those. but for the rest of the stuff, I tend to, or I prefer to go for oak resin and maple. So maple and oak are the two valuable ones that I need lots of. Sorry, hang on. I'm doing this the wrong way, aren't I? I don't know that I'm going to be able to grow it that close to the border. So these torches are going to be chests. And they're just there to stop any saplings from growing there. What was I saying? I tend to go for my favourite character for art. And oh, I forgot to colour these ones. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted. What is the likelihood that Moo would use some of the items we came up with? I doubt it, but I don't know. You'd have to ask him. I think Garion looks distinctive enough. But the thing is, Stardew Valley characters all tend to look very similar. Like, both of my Garions are very, very similar. My army character is quite different, but that's because she's... well, female characters tend to be more distinctive, at least when I design them, because of the variety of hairstyles, whereas I tend to go for like the one or two male hairstyles that look good. Right, I want to make a crystallarium. 5 gold, battery pack, and 99 stone. And then, I know that's probably just me, but that's just the way I tend to do them. Right. I don't know why I felt the need to make an extra thing for this. Like, I don't know why I got a second chest for this, rather. I want to grow some aquamarine. Because aquamarine is used for marble stuff. And I want to replace my braziers with marble braziers. I have a request in my Stardew game for a crop I'm growing. It's going to grow the day after the request runs out. Yeah, that's awkward. I tend not to do the daily stuff anymore. Void mayonnaise, fantastic. What is the use for void essence? Let's find out together. It is used in the Iridium Band and the Mega Bomb, and that is it. North. Actually, just to check, this stuff isn't grown yet? No. Anything grown yet? Is that the first thing? Tomorrow, yeah. But yes, I tend to have my favourite character in art form for each thing, and my favourite character in Stardew is Abigail. I've been collecting that for how long? I'm sure it was used for something else as well, but apparently not, according to the thingy. I don't think I've ever used a Mega Bomb. considering I get caught in the blast radius of an ordinary bomb. Hello. That smell. I can't resist. Gimme that. Thanks, dickhead. Oh, it's Kent's birthday. No, I don't have those things. Okay. Magic ink. You've found the wizard's lost magic ink. Better return it to him. What do we have then? Curse the countryside. A spellbook for the rural witch. Dark shrine of selfishness. Stares through you. Dark shrine of memory. Dark Shrine of Night Terrors. The ancient magic seal of protection will be lifted, allowing monsters to appear on your farm at night. No. The bone is probably covered in bacteria. You decide not to touch it. You uncork the bottle and waft the odour into your nostrils. It's surprisingly present, with hints of apricot and spiceberry. You try not to make eye contact with the skull in the bottle. Oof! Shrine of Illusions. Ooh. Hello.
You found my ink. Excellent.
You know she has a teleport into your basement?
Did you happen to see my ex-wife? No. Well, what about her house? Do you think she lives alone, or...?
Yes, 100%. Then again, I did see her bone.
What? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Anyway, you must be wondering about your reward. Here. A book. It's a book of summoning. The arcane potential is immense, but I'll make it simple for you. By using this book, you can summon magic buildings directly to your farm. I think you'll find it useful. Oh, I almost forgot to say, thank you.
You're very welcome. Let's have a look-see. So this is essentially the magic carpenter. So I think a few of these buildings are on my to-do list. Oh, Statue of Perfection. That's done. Shorted. That's now done. Off my to-do list. So, the Junimo hut will harvest crops for you, which you saw at the beginning of the stream if you were there. They have a large radius and I had plots around them. Sadly, because of the way my farm is built, that would be incredibly awkward, but I will try, I guess. The Earth Obelisk warps you to the mountains. The Water Obelisk warps you to the beach. The Desert warps you to the desert. And by the way, that probably costs more than you would ever spend taking the bus, so I don't know why you would bother, apart from to save time. The Gold Clock prevents debris from appearing in your farm. I've got a mod which stops fences from decaying anyway, but the Gold Clock would still be cool. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, fuck me. 10 million G. So, I've got the Junimo hut and the Gold Clock on my to-do list. So, you think the totems are worth it? Be aware that I can't teleport back because of having a custom farm. The custom farm I have causes you to teleport into the river where you drown. That's not fun. You can get to the desert by 6:10 and be in the Skull Cavern by 6:30. That's not too bad, actually. Oh, right. Oh. Oh. Sorry, stretching. Okie dokie. So, how are we doing on time? It is time for probably one more day after this one. Oh yes, just a note for everybody. I am going to... I've been reading some YouTube analytics for my channel, and I'm going to try uploading my videos at a different time. So I'm going to try uploading videos at 5 PM rather than 6 PM for a while, and I'll see if that affects the views at all. So just to let you know, that will be the new standard time for video uploads. Fibre. Nope, okay, nothing I need in there. Because I need to go and plant some grass, which is almost certainly going to get eaten before it grows. That's a really poor exchange rate. It should cost less than 10 fibre, considering I am completely out of fibre, and it shouldn't go through it all so much. Right, where is my wood? Is it still in here? No, I moved it. I want to woodify that area. I'll also grab that just in case I need to make more. Hopefully none of this falls in the water. Cool. Nice. Right, let's have 2 of those, 2 of those, 3 of those, 4 of those, and that on the corner. Cool. Also, I'm going to put this down here. I'm thinking of moving this back to make that corner a bit less harsh, and because this is just dead space because it's behind a building. I mean, although actually now that I think about it, that does look really good the way it continues to slope off there, almost as if it was designed for it. So I'm torn, because like that's the size of the house. I can walk behind this bit, but like if I move that back 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, I might be able to is this 2 size? Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm going to try and do that tomorrow if I remember. Make a shed for your chest storage. I don't need it. I don't need it because I've got the downstairs of the house and the downstairs of the greenhouse. I just don't need any more chest space. Like, I've got the crystallariums outside at the moment. But I reckon I'm going to put them in here because I've just got fuck all else to go there. Oh, right. Wow, 81 grand from farming. How did I make 81 grand from farming? 8 grand from pale ale. Oh, 31 truffle oil. That'll do it. Fucking hell. Alright, last day of the stream. Turn that off. Good morning. I'm going into town today, just so you know. I need to stretch these legs. Okie dokie. Have a nice day. Be safe. What's going to happen in Stardew? Well, I did find a thing in a witch's hut that allowed me to cause monsters to spawn on our farm. You didn't do it, did you? No. Why did you hesitate? Because I'm just playing with you. Honestly, I didn't do it. Wouldn't want to endanger our children. You know, when we have them. When are we going to do that? Summer? Okay. So, what have I got planned for today? Actually, I've just thought of something better. I'll put that there for now. So that way it'll produce it and put it straight into the box where it will then smelt it rather than me having to ferry it like a pleb. Right, what am I doing? I have the wind stuff up. I do, in there. That's a good point. The Joja Ruins, yes, I need to go there as well. Now. The Jojuins. Alright, I'll do my chores for the day and then off to the Jojuins.
Hello, Diva.
Also, I want to pop up to see what's the name in the thingy to get the what's it called? You know what I mean. Robin at the carpenter's shop to get her to move the stable is what I meant. But you know that. Right, what am I going to put here? Well, those go in there. Beets, cacti, screw it, more melons. More melons and more good. Garen's melons have to get grown somewhere. Bulgarian's melons, rather. And the hops, of course, the bloody daily hops. can go in there as well. And time to get the garlic. I've turned off a brazier. So, what does everyone have planned for today after the stream? I'm probably going to play more... Oh, I'm out of it, aren't I? I'm probably going to play more Abigarian's Millins. Ah, brilliant. I'm probably going to play more They Are Billions. Oh. It's getting quite repetitive though. Because unlike other RTS, I'm trying to work out exactly why this is repetitive but other RTSs aren't. Oh wait, it's doing all the melons, isn't it? Alright, I'll grow wheat there. I can't be bothered to wait. I want to get on with my day. That goes in there. I'll stick those 4 in there. Let's make it 8. Yeah, I've been trying to work out why They Are Billions is a repetitive RTS, but other ones aren't. And I think it's because there is no variation. Because you can't, like, it's not about attacking the enemy, it's about surviving the enemy's attacks. You don't have... You always do the same strategy because that's the strategy that survives you, you know? So it's... Yeah. It gets tiring. You start a new thing, you start at exactly the same sort of state each time, and you just gotta do the exact same steps every time. Sometimes you have to expand a bit before you can do the exact same steps, but it's always what it is. Right, I want to move the stable. Oh. Why wouldn't... Why? Why are there these weird things? Is that because in another version of the map there is a thing there? I think that's why I had this here in the first place. I wanted it there, but it was like, oh no, you can't have that there. Fuck it, never mind. Look, the only reason I'm still playing They Are Billions is the thing I keep saying about how it is literally the only game, apart from Arknights, that has in any way held my attention. I just do not have the enthusiasm to try new games. There are no current games that I have installed that interest me. So, They Are Billions is distracting me from my unenthusiasm. So, I've got to play it. And to be honest, it's not even the achievements that are guiding me. It's just... Yeah. It's just that it is the only thing at all that I feel like playing. And admittedly, it does give me so many Attack on Titan. I finished rewatching Attack on Titan, or rather, I quit like the last few episodes of Attack on Titan because they're bad. But it gives me such Attack on Titan flashes every time I send my rangers out to scout, and they end up like losing 1 or 2 because they got too close to the zombies, but then they managed to take them out and so on. It really does. It is Attack on Titan, the RTS. I'm not Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Just sell all of them. But I'm not playing it for the achievements at all, because some of them, it's like one of them is like kill 100,000 infected. Christ! I've only just hit the 10,000 and I've been playing it for like 20 hours. Alright, what was I going to do today? I've forgotten. Let's have a look at my to-do list. Working on that. Not really working on that. That one's going to take a while as well. The Jojuins, thank you. What do you like about Abigail? Kindred spirit. She's a gamer who likes unusual hair colours. I like her style. She doesn't like spiders. All of these. More fish ponds. No thanks. Abandoned Jojimon, the missing bundle. Wine, dinosaur mayonnaise, prismatic shard, caviar, void salmon, an ancient fruit. What the fuck is this? Dinosaur mayonnaise. Honestly, didn't even know that was a thing. Can I press F1 on these? I can. The swamp, 6-2. Caviar. Okay. Doesn't tell me a recipe. Oh. Yeah, it just doesn't give a recipe. Fair enough. I assume that's a special kind of fish produce. And presumably I need silver wine. Okay. Is that on my thing now? Yes, it is. Cool. Alright, Jojuins. I have a goal. I've got the 5 ancient fruits. That's easy. I don't have the other stuff. Haven't even had a dinosaur. I'm not sure I've had a single dinosaur egg. If I did get one, I'd put it in the thing straight away. The museum. Void salmon. No, 2-5, so I don't have time to do it today. Can you remind me to do the void salmon next time? How do I make kegs? Wood. Oh, I only need 5 of 6 things. Okay. I didn't notice that. Oh yeah, true. So it's probably the prismatic shard I'm not going to have. Let's be honest. Putting a fucking prismatic... Can you move out the way, Diva? Fuck me. How is it that a cat blocks my fucking path when it clearly doesn't block my fucking path? Anyway. Yes, I'm clearly not going to get the prismatic shard, right? We can all agree on that. Right, this will be... why didn't I bring a fucking chest? Oh, not again! Fuck it, I'm just gonna go on foot. My god, diva. Such a diva. I'm fairly sure dinosaur mayonnaise wasn't a thing last time I played. Or if it was, I was just completely unaware. Right. So this is going to be my pale ale, and I'm going to have a massive thing of these. And so basically it's going to be 3 sections in here. There's going to be pale ale for all of my hops, because I have a lot of fucking hops. A little coffee area because they go through it so quick. Although, to be honest, just the 4 of those might be enough. Because they do go through it really quick. Like, you can produce several coffee a day. So what I might do is swap these round, so I just have, like, I don't know. Yeah, and then this is going to be for wine. And you see, that is why I've been collecting these. For the purposes of making wine. Okie dokie. Diva! Fuck's sake. Shouldn't make me go the long fucking way round. Oh, crap. I need to replant these crops. Don't know that I have enough of these. Have enough of these. I do not. Bum ba bum ba bum bum. I'm sad now, 'cause I didn't have enough garlic to plant. Didn't have enough garlic to plant. Da 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 da. Let's plant that instead. Sure. Why not? Oh, I've fucking plenty of that. And I've got... whatever. I'm obviously not paying full attention. Don't blame me. I'm tired. There we go. That is done now. Da-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Let's go to the Jojoins to drop off my ancient fruities. Ba-dum bum 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 ba bum bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum. Do you remember that there was someone who used to watch the streams who used to get really angry every time I'd even slightly sing? Like, he would rage out, stop singing right now, every single time. Bump. Done. That one I'll have soon. That one I'll also have soon. Caviar I'm going to need to look up. I'm going to look up caviar right new. Right new. Stardew Valley. Caviar. Didn't even know it was a thing. Caviar. Presumably... oh, okay. That's doable. No, I don't remember her name either. Bum 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 bum. I can make caviar soon. Next stream, I'll definitely be able to make caviar. So I'll just be missing one thing. Either dinosaur mayonnaise or a prismatic shard. Fucking hell, at this rate I might actually be... hang on. Oh, it is just sturgeon roe. My mistake. Bit spoilery, guys. You know, the reason I secretly look stuff up and then don't tell you what the answer is because I don't want it to be on the public record. Just in case other people don't want to know. So, in the future, please don't then answer my question. You know what I always say, don't tell me things unless I specifically ask it. For this sort of thing. But yes, that's annoying. I thought that I could make it out of any roe, but I can't. It has to be sturgeon roe. So I am going to have a second fucking fish pond with sturgeon in it. Which means I've got to find a fucking sturgeon. Like, Not going to be able to get the bloody caviar next time. Well, not quite Cookie, but they, Luca and Pi both answered something that I looked up, and it turns out I mislooked it up. I didn't finish reading the thing, but... Alright. Time to grind in the cavern. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Why would anyone want to do that? It's horrible. It's horrible in the cavern. It's so awful. It's just full of despair and shit. I like my shit pleasantly optimistic. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, I guess I'll look at additional fish ponds tomorrow. Oh, stretching. Right. Time to leave it there then. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with more Stardew next week. I don't know when or even if I will be streaming this week. The contractors are really going to be pushing to get it done this week, so I don't know when I'll be available. I'll only know the day of. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the donations. Thank you to my mod Cookie. And if you're watching on Twitch, go check out my YouTube. Plenty of great stuff on there. Loads of odds of old streams, as well as loads of stuff in general. We recorded some Deep Rock Galactic yesterday, so I'm going to have to edit that soon. That's going to be fun. And we're recording some AoE soon for the first time in over a year. Because I've almost finished editing that. Almost, not quite, but almost. So, thank you very much for watching. Hello, future people. And I should do a straw poll to work out what I'm going to stream if I do stream again this week. So keep an eye out for that on my Discord and Twitter, that one. Catch you later.